Hey everybody. Wow, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Don't even remember the last time that I did a video. It was my fitnessversary, so I guess it was September 19th that I did a video. So it's been over 2 months. Just about 2 months. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still plugging along, I guess. Just kind of found after September 19th, I did run some. I did another what was supposed to be a 5K fun run in the beginning of October, I think October 8th. And it ended up they didn't mark it off right, and the 5K ended up being about 6.4K. And I was pretty shocked. I'd run 6K once before, and I wasn't even sure if I had the energy to run 5K that night, but I ended up running the full 6.4. Didn't do too bad. I think it was 37 minutes. It wasn't the same pace that I did with the Lethbridge Police Services run where I ran my fastest, but it was not bad. But the official results that are posted online were still based on 5K, so it looked like I did like a 7:45 pace, which was way off. It was under 7 for sure, my pace. So anyway, the last couple months I've just had to change focus to concentrate a little more on my job and my family. So that's kind of what's been going on. I am in Calgary today. Well, I came to Calgary yesterday for a two-day course. Actually, it's a Microsoft Excel course. Yay, exciting. So anyway, I just finished the first day of it, and my brother-in-law, who lives here in town, has invited me to come work out with him at the Talisman Center here in Calgary, and you can look it up, talismancenter.com, and it's center as in CENTRE. It's quite the building. It's quite the everybody knows it. You drive through the city, you drive by it all the time. I've driven by it a lot. It's a huge building, and it has a lot. There's like gymnasiums in it. There's fitness center. There's pools. There's I think there's tennis courts and racquetball courts and everything inside of it too. So it's really big. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm excited to get back and do a workout again. But I'm not sure how much energy I'm going to have, or how much my legs are going to hold up, or anything like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm just waiting for him to show up. A little more kind of about what's going on with me personally in my life and my family's life. Things are relatively good, other than the fact that on Remembrance Day, on November 11th, my family got the news that my brother had died. In my family, there's 4 kids. I am the youngest. My brother is the oldest, and there's 2 girls in the middle. And my brother, who turned 55 this last July, has been living in Jasper, Alberta, which is up in the Rockies. It's a ski town. He's been living there for the past about 30 years. And yeah, a couple friends of his hadn't heard from him for a few days, and they finally went to his apartment to check it out, and they found him dead on the couch. So we're all pretty much in shock about the news, and we're all heading. Tomorrow I have one more day of my course, and then I have to go back home tomorrow night. And then I am leaving on Wednesday to head to Jasper for the memorial, which will be on Friday. So, yeah, that's my life right now. So anyway, we'll see. I don't know how much I'm going to film inside the building, but yeah, we'll check it out, see how I do. Talk to you later. Bye. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, November 18th, 2014. I am in Calgary, Alberta at my hotel. Well, not my hotel. I don't own it. I don't make money off of it. I only contribute to the owner's revenue. So anyway, last night, as you would have heard a moment ago, I went to the Talisman Center here in Calgary and got a workout in. My brother-in-law has a friend who is a Calgary police officer, a sergeant with the Calgary Police, and he is basically a trainer. And so he's been working out with this guy for a while. My brother-in-law refs basketball, and for the last year and a bit, he's been reffing university level, or as people in the States call it, college level basketball. And he's starting to get a little more concerned about, I mean, he's in pretty good shape as is, but he's starting to get more and more worried about his physical conditioning, because he is competing with other refs at that level to get games. So although he can ref the game very well, other people are in better physical condition. So he's starting to worry about that. So he's gotten this friend to help him train, both in the gym as well as in the pool. I didn't bring a swimming suit, so I didn't do the pool side of it with them, but yeah, it was pretty good. It was, we warmed up a good 5 to 8 or 10 minutes on either on a bike or a treadmill. We couldn't find enough treadmills for all of us, so my brother-in-law did the treadmill, and this police officer and I rode the bikes and talked a little bit. He gave me some advice on proper sizing and proper extension of the legs when you're riding a bike, which is good, because I've been thinking that I need to get a bike to give me an alternative to running, so I could maybe run 2 days a week and bike 2 or 3 days a week, or vice versa. But trying to find one the right size for me would be difficult. So we did that first, and then we went over to kind of the weight area. We couldn't find a lot of room, so we went over to the weight area. And because I'm so new to weight training, he had me do 1 set to every 2 sets they did. He had me do push-ups on my knees. I can maybe do a few regular push-ups, not on my knees, but I can't go all the way down to the ground. So he said it was better for me to stay on my knees and have the proper form and all that kind of stuff. So while they did regular push-ups on their hands, and then they progressed to doing regular push-ups while their hands were on, I don't even know what they're called. There's kind of like half a ball on the bottom, and then like a wooden platform circle around the top. So you stand on it or whatever, and it helps you, causes you to have to control your balance. So they had their hands on those. Then they went to regular push-ups with a ball, like a big kind of yoga ball, underneath their legs. And then he showed them that eventually down the road he wants Brenton to get to the point where he can do not just 1 clap in between push-ups, 3 claps. So he wants him to go all the way down, to push himself up, and then do a clap in front, a clap behind, and another clap in front before his hands touch the ground again. Yeah. Brenton's a long ways from that, and I'm miles, years away from that, I'm sure. So, anyway, after that, I did some kind of pull-ups, but the pull-ups on the bands. So I'm holding the bands, I'm just leaning back and pulling myself up. So I did 3 or 4 sets of 10 of those. And then they went to the pool, and I went back, and I was going to do more. I was going to try and get on a treadmill, but all the treadmills were used, so I got on the bike again for another 10 or 15 minutes. So all in all, considering I haven't worked out for 2 months, it was a pretty good workout. This morning I got up and I decided I'd go down to the exercise room here at the hotel. I hadn't been in it yet, so I didn't know what it was like. They had 1 treadmill and 1 elliptical and 1 bike. There's somebody on the treadmill already, so I got on the bike and I did about 10 minutes on the bike. Then I got on the treadmill and did a few minutes on that. I was planning on hoping to do 30 minutes on the treadmill, and then my wife and daughter called to say good morning and get up, and so they couldn't really hear me with my phone in my armband, and so I stopped running and took it out of the armband and started coming back up to the room. So that's where I'm at. I don't know what more I'm going to do this week. So obviously I'll have to run outside at home, but I'm only home for 1 day. I'm going to be traveling again, so I'm going to be, excuse me, going to be in a Best Western Hotel in Red Deer Wednesday night, and I'm going to be in a Best Western Hotel Thursday, Friday night in Jasper. I know they both have pools. I'm not exactly sure what they have for exercise rooms. So, yeah, I'll take my stuff with me to exercise, but I don't know how much I'll get done. So, we'll see. It's been a good couple of days for working out. I appreciate you guys hanging with me, even though I haven't been posting anything on YouTube, and those of you who have been asking how I'm doing. Yeah, once you hit maintenance, kind of your mindset changes somewhat, which is a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing because you can concentrate on other things and get a lot of other things done and changed, but it's bad because, you tend to stop thinking about working out quite so much. I stopped wearing my Fitbit for a couple of weeks and just wore a regular watch, and I found that I had a harder time with nutrition and a harder time with keeping on track with some things. So the last 2 or 3 weeks I've been wearing my Fitbit again, and I'm actually quite glad I did. I put that back on. Really, my nutrition hasn't been bad. My biggest problem has been my snacking, and I haven't been snacking on terrible things. It's just I've been snacking a lot more than I should. So anyway, I gotta go and get ready for my day. So you guys take care. Bye.